my goodness, I need to find your videos. I want to see the chat.
Yeah, me too. I need to find that as well. Where do I go? Is it on my channel?
It should be on your channel. Let's just see. She's live on your channel. There we go. Yes. Let's just see. I found us. She's live on your channel. There we go. Yes. Let's just see. I found us. She's live on your channel. There we go. Yes. I found us. She's live. And now we're on the loop.
Hello. Hello. Hey, everybody. I can't find the video.
Hi, everyone.
I can't find the video.
Hi, everyone. I can't find the video.
Found it.
Yeah, we're on a loop. What's going on with the loop? Yeah, we're on a loop. What's going on with the loop? We zitten in een loop.
Junior. It should be good now.
Is this better? I'm sorry for the technical problems. Are we still? Yeah, that's my husband Tim. Yes, better? Toni is sort of frozen. I can read the chat here. Hi everyone. The sound is good. Are we frozen? Is everyone doing okay?
Can you hear me?
Toni is on the loop. You're freezing. It's freezing in the UK. You can tell by Toni. She's freezing.
So I've got my big hoodie on. Keep warm.
Okay. I'm not going to watch from here because I can read everything here. Hello, everyone.
Yeah, I'm going to watch the comments from here as well because I can't find my video on YouTube.
Well, I'm watching you on YouTube. There is a delay.
Right.
Yeah, so, well, for us. Not for the other ladies. They don't see the delay. We see the delay. But that's quite all right. I've seen my bestie come by. Hi, bestie. Fantastic. We're gonna wait for about 5 minutes and then do a little chat, I guess. I don't know. We did not have anything planned. Hey, Barbara.
Hey, Barbara. Lovely. No delays. Perfect.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we'll let a few more people join.
Yeah.
And then we'll have a little chat.
About, hashtag ABC April. I am so sorry it wasn't a success or anything. It was,
Oh my goodness. Yep, I will. I've literally just had a new release, Olivia. There.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
I don't have them yet. I am trying to, get them. Hopefully there will be a way, yes, for me,
Yeah.
for us to get them here in the Netherlands.
Yeah. ABC April
It
was
was
so fun.
Yeah. But we are also a little bit happy that it is coming to an end because it was a lot of work for us.
So much fun. So much fun.
Yeah. We did not expect it to be this popular.
No.
No.
We really didn't. We really didn't. And it's so amazing seeing all your creations and everything. I am a little behind with the playlist, so you'll have to bear with me.
Yeah, I was trying to keep up on Instagram, but you know, if you
know.
look for the
Yeah, I know, it's a
hashtag on
struggle.
Instagram, it's insane. It's insane.
Playlist is all sorted. Make sure you've got the hashtag on your title, on your
So, what do you guys think? Was it fun? Did you join? Do you want to do it again someday?
yeah. Next April.
So, Jenny asked us what is on the agenda for May. You go first, Toni. What are you going to do in May?
Not a lot. Not a lot. I'm going to be playing with all the stuff that we made in Mass Make March. What about you?
Well, I have a little bit of news. I'm hoping everyone's here by now because I'm going to share a little bit of news. I'm going to do even less. I need a break, loves. I really need a break. If you have been following me on my channel for a while, you know, by the end of last year, I was very sick and I was in bed for a couple of months. And then I did Junction of January, Fall of February, Mass Make March, ABC April. I'm done. I'm a little bit done. I'm very sorry. So in May, my husband and I we are going on a staycation, and I have some hospital appointments. So I will be filming in May, but only 1 or 2 videos a week. Yeah, so not at my usual schedule, and I'm hopefully come June I'll be back full speed. But I'm gonna take a little bit of a break in May. Yeah, I will be there, say hi and do short videos and have lots of haul videos because that's what I do when I'm on vacation. So that's my plan for May. It's going to be May. May. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely needed. Definitely needed.
Thank you so much, lovelies. I knew you would understand, and I'll be back. I'm not saying I'm gonna take a break and we'll see what I'll see you when I see you. I'm just not gonna have 3 or 4 videos a week, just 1 or 2 or 2. Thank you so much, all. Yeah.
So that's why I do that. And there's 4 stamp sets. There is 3 A5. So we have got the librarian, and we have recorded. We have the collector, and we have a little A6 labels, because you can never have enough labels, and some of these are teeny weeny, and we need teeny weeny labels.
We need more labels.
And there's 9 washi tapes. There's nine washi tapes. There is a librarian washi tape. There is a field notes washi tape. And I have made the Carter Postel washi tape that I brought out at Christmas 5mm. I've brought it out in a 10mm. I also have brought back the postal, which has been amended, so it's a lot closer together. So when we're doing small projects, instead of getting just one red, one blue stripe, we're getting quite a few now. The black and white dash stripe has been brought back as well. The red and white candy stripe has been brought back as well. And I also, look what I've got. I don't have to worry about losing it anymore because I've made my own. Got a grey, an off kind of grey black dash, all grungy, and a white and black one as well. So they are very similar, but they are different colours. So they do look really, really cool.
And I need them.
And then this,
I need them.
I love them. I love them. This is the Librarian. I don't know if you can see it. So it's got library on it. It's got a little label and loads of goodies and numbers and stuff. And then this is the, let me make sure I get it up the right way. This is the field notes.
It's just the coolest. And
So
I've seen them.
my release.
I have seen them being born. Because,
Yes,
you know,
yes.
we talk a lot. And Tony's like, what do you think about this stamp? What do you think about this stamp? So, yes.
Margaret's my proofreader. She checks over them and makes sure they're all right.
And there are two stamps on them that are actually my designs. Well, not really my designs, but you know, these come
There's this
from
one that's on
a freebie.
Yeah,
One of my freebies.
on Margaret's adverts freebie. This little one here, and then this one just here as well.
It's so cool.
They're taken from Margaret's digitals, which is awesome. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, there's a problem with selling to Europe at the moment. I don't really know what it's all about. I am sad about it, definitely.
Me too.
But we're gonna try. Well, Tony's gonna try to work around it. But unfortunately, it's not available in Europe yet.
I do have a retailer in the UK, and she does ship to Europe.
Yeah.
The website is called Country View Crafts, and she does ship to Europe as well, and she will be stocking this week.
Yeah.
So for anybody in Europe,
are you gonna put the link in your description box, Tone?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Idea for new stamp set: words for tabs. Okay, we love tabs.
Yeah. Well, you know me and tabs, but these ones, there is loads and loads of really teeny weeny little stamps that will work perfect for all your tabs. There's these ones up here. There's loads and loads. Recorded is definitely the one for the tabs as well, because this is just literally numbers and words and stuff, and I call it, this is my filler stamp set. So when I've got a space, because we all know I like to fill I love to fill all my things. So yeah, I'll call this my filler stamp set. So this fills everything. It's got loads and loads of all teeny weenies for tabs and all sorts.
There's a question.
I don't have a retailer in the US at the minute.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're working on it. Well, we have ideas. It's like it's my company. It's not, but I'm just really, really excited. But I think we've come up with a plan, right? We're not going to discuss this plan in this live, but next live we hopefully will have more news about this. And if this is going to work, we'll need you guys' work for this. Yeah, that's going to be revolutionary. It's going to blow your minds. Absolutely. Yeah.
It is. I just answered the question about the ruler. Because it's got a foam bit on the bottom and it sticks up and I don't like it. Thank you so much.
So a question for you guys. You've been following the hashtag probably, ABC April 2025. What is your favorite new artist that you've discovered? Bring it. Have not seen her on here yet.
No.
I have a couple of them. Bible Vintage. I don't think she joined the ABC hashtag thing. Miss
I think
Painterlove.
did she do? I think she did. I think she did a post. I think she did one. Yeah. Hold on. Let me have a look.
The thing is, Vibe Vintage not. Oh, by Bar Paper Lover. Yeah, well, she's fantastic.
Oh,
Anna's
definitely.
Arts and Crafts. Yeah. How about I Daisy? That was one of my favorites. I Daisy and Anna's
That
Craft.
was.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yep. Yeah. I Daisy. Wow.
Yeah. Well, lots of people now know who
Loads
Barbara
and
is from Buy Our
loads.
Paper Cropper. Which craft do you do? Have you seen her? Was the other day? She did something with my vintage photo kit. Oh my goodness. Wiley Designs did not join, loves. She didn't. Heavenly Heirlooms. I loved it. Yeah. Hey, Sophie. Yeah, iDaisy is on Instagram. She's not on YouTube. And I'm sorry she isn't here because I think she's just fantastic. So does Toni. We were like, who is this? Why do we not know her? And for some reason, she flipped styles. She did cutesy before, lots of cutesy, and now she's doing grungy on a level.
And she is knocking it out the park.
Yeah.
Amazing. I messaged her and I was like, you need to get on YouTube, definitely, because wow, just wow. Yeah, Saj did Vintage Viber Vintage did. She did masterboards for M.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Saj from Viber Vintage for us she's like a giant. She's not a new channel or a new creator. She's someone that I really look up to as far as making digitals. She's just fantastic. She's really, really good. Yeah. Again, the answer about the ruler. There's cork on the on the bottom.
Yeah. There's cork on the other side. And it raises it from my cutting mat. I don't like it, so I just turn it over because then it's flat to the surface. So when I'm cutting with my knife doesn't slip.
Thank you so much, Bianca. We all love the vintage photo kit. For those of you who have bought it, thank you so much. It's insane. I thought the boo-boo tape was gonna go like viral, but then you all really loved vintage photo. It is an amazing kit.
Just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah. And I'm really happy
it's not
you
just
guys.
Me. Thank you, Cindy.
I'm really happy you guys understand where I was going with the kit, because sometimes I get excited and then I'm thinking, is it in my head? Am I the only one that gets excited about this? Maybe they're like, oh, big whoop or whatever. Margaret, what's the secrecy of the using the knife and ruler? Well, I'm rubbish with scissors. That's the whole thing. I'm really, really rubbish with scissors. Yes, the boo-boo thing is still a thing for sure. But the vintage photo is just fantastic. And you can use you can also print it on paper. Just use it as paper. You don't need to make it into stickers.
No, I literally I went a bit mad. But these are my 3 folders of my. This is just vintage photo. So I've got. This is on vinyl sticker paper. This is on just matte photo paper, and this is on vellum and washi tape paper.
Now
so they're all got their own folders, and they're jam packed.
Now you need acetate. That's all you need now.
I ordered some. It came yesterday, so I've got to print that out on acetate. Yeah.
So now I need to come up with something else that is better than vintage photo. I have no clue. I don't know.
You'll have something. I know you will.
For sure,
I
because
love how your brain works with digitals.
this
It's
brain
amazing.
is insane. It's insane. But if you guys have any ideas, did you see Tim Holt's show how to cut the sender to fit the sign? Well, most likely with a circle punch, right? Or you just use an emery board. Yeah. I think when you do this, what we do, a printer is the best investment you can make for a craft supply. Yes, it's not cheap, but it will save you on so much money.
Definitely,
Absolutely.
especially if you're on a budget and you can't afford things like stamps and ink pads and the cardstock and stuff like that. The best option to go with is digitals. I mean, there's the digital community. It has blown up. It's absolutely amazing, and there is some amazing artists out there. So yeah, printer. I would definitely say
Yeah.
a printer as well. I
Yeah.
really would.
Yeah. I wouldn't invest in like a Cricut or a scan and cut, whatever. You know what you need to invest in?
The scissors, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a Cricut and I've got a Silhouette, and they're gathering dust over there.
Well, I've already filmed tomorrow's video. I've used my laminator today. Yeah, and that's a very cheap device. I bought it for like 10 euros at Action, and it's so cool. You can make such cool
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I think mine was about 12 quid off Amazon. I get my washi paper off of Amazon. It is linked in my Amazon store. I don't know if you can get it in on the American Amazon. I've yet to find it, so
Not in the Netherlands. I
yeah.
tried to find it in the Netherlands, the vellum paper. No. But we will not stop looking for it because I want it. I actually really like to print it on the vellum paper because the vinyl paper is a little bit glossy. I'm trying to embrace the glossy. It'll be fine. But the vellum is matte. And I know you can put the Tim Holtz whatever over it. That's another step. I just knew what to... Done.
Oh, Cindy found it on Amazon. Cindy, can you send me when the live is over? Can you Instagram me the link over? And then I'll put that in the video as well. Please.
I'm going to ask my lovely husband Tim to set up an Amazon storefront because I found out that, well, and so does Tony, most of the people that are watching are from the United States, from the US, and shipping from the Netherlands to the US, no nice, no funnies. So I'm gonna put up hopefully a couple of Amazon storefronts, which means I will put my favorite craft supplies, tools, or if I find anything else like the vinyl sticker paper, so that you can click on it and then buy it. So you don't need to look for it yourself. So I'm gonna try to set this up in May. Hopefully it will work. Can I throw out another question for you guys? Because I'm thinking about something. Just thinking about it, right? Marry Small Arts makes these sort of books with ephemera in it and whatever. It's not my style because I don't like the big-eyed cartoon. Oh, look who's here. There you go. I don't like the big-eyed whatever. But you can order them on Amazon. Now, do you have any... did you buy them? Do you like them? Is it something that you would recommend? I don't know, because I might make some. I don't know. So let me know. Is this something you would like me to do? For those of you who don't have a printer, so that you can buy the paper packs.
Everybody say yes.
What's your thought on the glossy? Well, if you look at normal sellotape, yes, that was glossy. So I think the glossy sticker paper for Boo Boo tape, perfect. Same with the vintage photo kit. They're not matte. They're glossy. If you take out an old slide, it's acetate. It's glossy. So yeah.
And you can always sand it. Sand it takes, when you're sanding it, it does take away a little bit of the gloss. So it's not so glossy.
I would definitely do it in a different style. I mean, kudos for Mary Small Art, because she's bringing one of them out every month. It's like insane. But I'm gonna do it in my style, more like the vintage, grungy, lots of, you know, labels and advertisement pieces, and you know, the stuff that I like. So no, no cartoony mushrooms and whatever. Oh yes, everyone, did you do the thumbs up? Please do the thumbs up.
Yeah, don't forget to like the video.
And also subscribe if you're not subscribed yet.
Have you got any questions? Any questions you want to ask us?
Yes.
Yeah, matte medium does work over the top as well. That takes it down.
It does, but it's an extra step. Sewing pattern, girls. Yeah. I've been working on it, on like the McCalls and what's the one with the S? Simplicity. Some of those. I think I will do a digital kit on those, but you cannot sort of translate these to the transparent sticker paper stuff. I really want to do something with the, there you go, Jackson, bye. It was fun. It was fun. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Stacey.
I do
Lovely.
not
Thank you,
make my own
Cindy.
gesso. I'm sorry, Bianca. There's no way for us Dutchies at this moment to order, but you can order them via
Country View Crafts.
Yeah, Tony's going to link it. So they will come from the UK. So a little bit more shipping, but hey, they're worth it because the stamps are amazing. Natalie's asking the same question. France also in Europe. So the whole of the EU is the EU.
Yeah, yeah. Even Northern Ireland, European country, they still use euros and stuff. So I can't even send to Northern Ireland. So it's Northern Ireland and the whole of Europe, I'm afraid. I'm hoping they're going to revisit the laws and take the UK off so I can start sending over again. But I don't know whether they're going to do that or not. Who knows? Everybody, the EU government telling them.
Yeah. Was there a letter that you found difficult to come up with something? Yes, a K, U, and Y.
You.
Why?
Yeah. Yeah. Why? Just why? Why is it even
why?
there?
Why? What are you doing
And I've
for
got that
Y
tomorrow. I've got that
Tony?
on Tuesday.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, that's not tomorrow. It's the day after. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
There were more prompts for Q than for the letter U or Y.
Yeah. 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 Yellow. We come up with yarn. I was like, what can I do with yarn?
There are lots of words that start with the letter Y, but it really had to do something with, you know, crafting. That was the idea.
I personally think Margaret just wants me to sew a signature with yarn. That's what it is, don't you? Because you know I don't want to sew a signature. If I'm going to sew, I won't.
I put down you do you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See? Yeah.
But
You're
you
getting
always
tagged.
do you. You never do anybody else.
Page tabs are coming for you.
Yeah, access
Not really.
letter access tomorrow. Already did the video. I'm very happy with it. It was a wild card, but to be fair, if you look at sort of the schedule for this month, Toni had all the difficult letters. She had K, she had Q, I had U, but I did upcycle. That was sort of fun and okay. And then she's doing Y. Why? Because it's her day. So I decided to do as a wild card Q. So I'm doing a Q tomorrow. And it's cute.
Yeah.
Cute. Yes. Also, X for extra.
Yeah.
I'm doing extra tomorrow. Extra, extra.
Yeah.
Yes, the X-ray with the vintage photo and for Halloween.
Yes, that is. Write it down. Yes. Well, that's brilliant, Cindy. I love that. X-rays for Halloween. Woo. Yes, please.
Smart. Smart. Yeah.
You're
Hi,
the
Cara.
man that's on your the journey.
Gustav. Gustav? It starts with a G. They all start with a G. Woohoo. I actually do have a book that has X-ray images sort of in them.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, I'm gonna work on it. See if I can come up with something that's not too creepy because I don't really do creepy. I'm not a Halloween girl, also not a Christmas girl. I'm actually not an anything. I don't do holidays. We had a holiday yesterday. Was King's Day. Yes. I toasted to the king. I had like a fantastic moorkop to the king, which is pastry filled with whipped cream. It was really, really nice. But that's about it. That's about it. I'm sorry, I had to fix my hair.
I went to Brighton for my youngest
She
to check
brought
out
stuff
universities.
back.
The stuff I found was amazing. Let me show you one. It's huge. And it's got, let me try and just adjust you for a minute. Oh, and it's upside down. Hold on. It is all.
Love it.
How cool is that? All magazines from the 1930s. And it smells. You know when you watch Margaret's treasure videos and she's like, the smell of paper, and I'm like, yes, I get it. It's it's so good. And it's just full of, look at all those graphics.
Yeah.
Love them. Love them.
Yeah, we're gonna. Tony, are you going to put this? Save it as a
I
just a
am. Yep.
live video
To put
for
it
the
as a
replay.
replay. Yep.
Yeah. Hopefully this time it goes well and we can keep the chat. I tried last time and then I lost the chat. I'm very sorry. I was really looking forward to reading the chat last time, but it was poof gone. How old's your youngest,
He's
Tony?
17. He's 17. He's 18 on the 7th of May. He's 18. I have 3 children. I've got Samuel. He is 23. I've got Georgia. She is 20. And I've got Taylor. He's just about to turn 18 and he wants to go off to university to study film and media. So, yeah, we had a little day trip out yesterday. Thank you.
Well, I have 2. They both of them have 4 legs. And they
Jackson
are
loves the
11.
camera.
They're brother and sister. Yes, and well, you know, it's my furry babies. Thank you so much, Nicola. We have loved the hashtag ABC April 2025. It was a lot of fun. But for us, it was also a lot of work.
Yeah.
But we didn't think about it in advance. Honestly, we came up with it about 4 days before we released it. We're like, what are we going to do for April? Mass Make March was so much fun, right? What are we going to do for April? Oh, let's do this. And then it exploded. We did not foresee it. And then all the people, we invited a couple of them. We're like, shall we ask her? Shall we ask her? And I was a little bit intimidated to ask, like, my idols. I needed the courage to ask Joey DeFee because she's one of my idols. And then Julie came on the live, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, Julie, please join!" And then all out of nowhere, Tracy Fox joined, and I'm like, "What?"
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Amazing.
It was amazing. It was fantastic. So it was really fun to see big YouTubers, people that I look up to join, but it was even more amazing to see people that I did not know and that are amazing.
Yep.
And people that told me, you know, I'm a little bit in a slum. I don't know about crafting. I'm going to try to do something. And then they posted every day.
Yeah, amazing. Absolutely
Just amazing.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll probably do it
And
again.
it's literally, we found so many new creators and everything, and I even think it's brought some creators out of their shell as
Yeah.
well, like you just said, and just give them the confidence and everything. And it's absolutely amazing. It really is. And I just love that it's just kind of brought us all into this bubble. And
Yeah, Joey also.
let's keep it. Let's keep
Yeah.
this bubble going.
And it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's yes, we love our community. We really do. We
Yeah.
really do.
Yeah.
Yes. And we love to do it again, probably next year, because otherwise it wouldn't have been 2025. So most likely we're going to do it again next year. But I saw a question: what are you going to do in May? Me. Gonna do me. You probably missed it in the beginning of the video. Toni and I sort of announced that we needed, well, I'm gonna need a break. I really need a break. So I'm going to have a sort of a holiday. I have a couple of hospital visits planned, and I will post a couple of videos, but not for a week, and for a week, not for a week, for a week. But you know, it'll be fine, and hopefully come June I'll be back, and we're gonna do something else, something fantastic, amazing. Do not know what yet. Unfortunately, I still have back issues. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Yeah. So I've been, I am not complaining, loves, because it's been much worse. It's been much worse. But I do have some medication for it. But if I take the medication, first of all, I'm either loopy or sleepy, and you cannot be loopy or sleepy when you're filming. So yeah. No, they won't do surgery for the back. They won't do it in the Netherlands. You can ask for it, and there are private clinics that do this. But honestly, 80% of the surgeries don't work, or it will come back. So, also not a big fan of surgeries. No. So I don't know. We're gonna probably have another MRI, and I want an MRI from the head to the toe and see what else, because something else going on. I don't really know, guys. But I'm not complaining, loves, because you know I've been off much worse. But this what is. I'm getting old, you know. It's with getting older. A TENS unit. A TENS acupuncture. Lovey's acupuncture with needles.
No, that's a big no for Margaret.
Needles, stay away from me.
No.
Yeah, well, your break will give us a chance to catch up on all that's been on YouTube. Yes, yeah. Loves. I have playlists. I even have a playlist that has some of my favorite videos, like Margaret's favorite playlist or projects or what have you. And I am going to make my own playlist with what I've done for ABC April. So if you missed one of them, you can catch up. But I will do videos. I have a video on. I've already filmed for next Sunday. It's a haul, of course, because I cannot stop buying stuff.
Yeah, but you find it as well. You awesome stuff you find.
Also,
It's
I have
absolutely awesome.
a great dealer in France.
Yep.
And she found me some amazing stuff.
Yeah. Last week I actually went back to watch Margaret's channels videos from all your treasure hunting from last year.
Did you see a super chat there, Toni Maloney?
Wow.
That's amazing. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
That's a first.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Pin up girls digital. Well, here's the problem with YouTube. I can make a pin up girls digital for sure, but if I show just half a boob, I'm getting demonetized. So I need to stay clear of anything that could be offensive to anyone.
Yeah, you got to be so careful as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
With pin-up girls and stuff like that.
Well, especially you have old magazines now from 1931. Was it 1931? There could be some advertising pieces in there that are no longer sort of acceptable.
I would love to do a craft tour, but you don't want to see it right now. I mean, look. That's my yarn cupboard, because in the autumn and winter I love to crochet and knit. So that's full of yarn, that little wardrobe thingy over there. But you see all that? That's all boxes. And that goes right behind me too. So yeah, no craft room tour right now, I'm afraid.
I've been promising you guys for a craft room tour for years now, and I will do one. And I started doing a couple of them, and then I'm like, what am I doing? It's an odd space. It's an elongated space, but it's very small. And also, my husband's office is also in the craft room. And I want to film around his office space because he needs his own space. But I will. I'm sure I will. Yeah. Do you really want to see the all the? I am sort of organized. Sort of am. What's up with this tens machine? What's a tens machine?
It's like it gives you it pulsates and.
Oh, I've seen on Instagram the. No, thank you. No, not for me. Yes, actually, Lorna just said I watched Toni's craft room tour. That's how I discovered Toni, actually, because I really love craft room tours myself to look.
Me too.
To watch them on YouTube, and then I found Toni. I found Toni through this video. So thank you, Toni, for doing this. Tens is electric shock. What need I say more? Do not want to be electric.
You're not
shocked.
selling it to her. You're not selling it to her. No. Electric shocks. Yeah, I'll have that.
Yes. Well, at least it's not needles, so yeah.
Yeah, it's better than needles. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, my neurologist told me you could do chiropractor, but her answer was, "It's not a doctor, is he now?" She was a little bit cocky. She's like, "He's not a doctor. You could do one, but he's not a doctor." So actually, they cannot do anything about it. It is just sticky pads. If it's just sticky pads, love, it wouldn't work. This shock thingies, soft shocks, still not selling it.
Yeah. I think I think it sends like a pulse through your muscles. Doesn't it tighten your muscles if I remember rightly? Or does
It could.
it loosen them? Because it's used for women having contractions, isn't it? It's meant to make it more easy.
Okay, well, you lost me at contractions.
Yeah, she's not convinced.
No. But it's okay, loves. It'll be fine. It's been much worse. But if I am a little bit stressed, and to be honest, it was good stress, but it was a little bit stressful the last couple of weeks. It just acts up, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's just You found Toni through Mass Make March. Yeah, we love
was a
Mass
good one.
Make March.
That
We
was
could
a
do
good one.
Mass Make March whole year through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I loved Mass Make March. It's just
Yeah.
so me. It's so me. Making things in batches, just huge loads of them, ready to, because I love to do that. I love to make stuff and I'll go back to it and I'm like, oh, yeah, I know what looked good on there. I love doing that. So Mass Make March was brilliant. I so
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Yeah. Most likely we're going to do Mass Make March again.
Yeah.
Guess what? In March, next March.
Yeah.
Yes, then I have to figure out what I'm doing with all my things. That's a question I still get a lot. What do you do with the stuff that you make? Big box.
Yeah.
Big box.
I have.
Question, can you actually make a living doing crafting? Yes, you can.
Yep.
Yes, you can. But you have to be extremely lucky. I'm just going to give it to luck. I started my YouTube channel a little over 3 years ago, and I was like, oh, let's just try. Let's just give it a go. Let's just give it a go. Normally, it takes about a year if you post regularly until YouTube contacts you and asks you, do you want to have a partnership, which means you get paid for a video. You see advertisements, not at the moment, but or you're watching a replay, all the advertisements that you see, that's how we make money, a little bit of money. You get just a tiny bit. And then, of course, Toni started her own business with the stamps, and I sell a couple of digitals, one set a month. So I was able to actually quit my real job and do this. But it's not going to make you a millionaire. We're no Tim Holtz. Not yet. Toni's going to be Tim Holtz, the next one. You're going to be Toni Holtz.
That would be amazing.
Yes, it was fantastic. Toni's stamps are just amazing, and I know why. Here's the thing. I've been in sales all my life. I did bridal dresses. I was in the bridal fashion industry. And if you know what people want, and we know what you guys want because we are one of you,
we do it.
then you can make it. So I was in sales, but I was also a designer. If you just do the designing and you don't do the sales, you're not in contact with the people, us. You don't know what to make. So
yeah. And I sit there and play with stamps and stuff, and I get the stamps out and then I'm like, do you know what I could really do with? Do you know what's missing off there? And that's when I was like, there you go. That's I need what's missing.
Yeah. And if I'm missing something, I'm like, hey Toni, can you make me this stamp? And then she makes it for me.
Yep.
And if my bestie is doing a new project and she's like, oh, I'm doing something with nursery rhymes, and I'm like, give me a second, and then I'll made her something. There you go, nursery rhymes. Where can I purchase your stamps? It depends on where you are in the world. If you're from the EU,
Etsy.
not
If
yet.
you're from Europe, Country View Crafts. If you're from Europe or Northern Ireland, but other than that, Etsy, my Etsy store. I will link it in the description when I put the video on replay.
I've seen a question going by. If you just had to buy one stamp set from the new release, which one would it be?
Ah, which one do I recommend? Oh, I'm gonna say Recorded.
Okay, I would say Collector, but hey, it's my personal preference.
I know that was really hard as well, because I was like librarian, collector, Recorded. Ah! I nearly malfunctioned. But I would only say Recorded because the amount of variety that is on it. There's little ephemera pieces, there's numbers, there's grids on it, there's a label on it. There's even a piece here that I made when I did in March. You know, when I made the little snippets, I actually I took a photo of it and I turned one of them into a stamp. So that's actually one of the things that I made. But yeah, Recorded just for the information that you get on it. But then these, I don't know. I'm selling you now. I'm selling you my stamps. They, you need them all. That's all I have to say on the matter. I love them all so much. But if you want a mixture of variety of stuff, because like I said, on Recorded, there's butterflies on it, there's a little bee down here, there's labels. The variety on this, there's lots and lots. So I would definitely say Recorded, if you're only able to get one of them.
I need more pointy fingers. Yes, Mr. Pointy Finger. Mr. Pointy Finger.
Yes. More pointy fingers, definitely. Definitely.
The problem is we also do not want to really copy Mr. Holtz. We do a little bit. Well, we're inspired by Mr. Holtz. Inspired by. But who is going to inspire us next, Toni, if Mr. Holtz is no longer designing?
Well, you inspire me.
So do you, love. Oh my gosh.
You inspire me every day.
We're so mushy. We're so mushy. And all of you, we have seen projects over the last couple of weeks that were like, mind blown. Mind blown.
The shipping, right? So the shipping, if it says it's $15 for one stamp set, then all it is because it's based on weight. Then it goes up by I think it's in the UK it's like £1 or 75 pence every additional item. So that's all it goes up, because obviously it is based on weight. So I need to put the additional charge on the sales because of the weight. So, but yeah, I think it's about 75 pence or it's £1 in the UK. It's obviously not, it's not another $15 for every extra one you buy. It's
that wouldn't make
considerably
sense.
less. Yeah, and it does it automatically. So if you've got all 4 stamp sets, it will automatically combine the shipping for you, and the other 3 will just be the additional charge.
Yeah. Have you seen someone telling us we're the Holt sisters? The Holt sisters. We need to get the show on the road.
That.
Yeah.
I'll accept that. I'll accept that.
Oh, we've actually been talking. Let's give them the tea. We've actually been talking about me coming to the UK and doing sort of a tour with retreat, craft retreat, something.
Yeah.
Would you be, if you're from the UK, would you be up for it?
Yep.
because I'd just like to go to the UK. Broken Glass Digital. Yeah. Were you on his design team? No, we were not on his design team. No. Also,
No.
I'm gonna write down Broken Glass. Thank you. That has been mentioned. No, honestly, Tony does know Mr. Holtz a little bit. Mr. Holtz completely ignores me. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but I tagged him once in a while and was on his live and said hi, and no, he completely ignores me. So I don't know why. Probably because I'm Dutch and I'm just straight to the point. If I don't like something, I'm like, it doesn't work for me. I'm sorry.
I did do my claim to fame today is I met Zoe Hillman.
She did. Yes.
I met Zoe Hillman in person.
Yeah.
She's amazing. She's amazing.
Oh, she is.
So that
She
was
is.
fun.
Yeah. More grunge and splatter stamps. Yeah, well, maybe I'll come to UK. I have no clue. Is that why you think so, Susie? He doesn't like me because he's like, why are you not putting more feathers in my ass? I don't know. I love him. I love Mr. Holtz. Absolutely do. But sometimes a product that he makes doesn't work for me. Doesn't necessarily say it's a bad product, but I'm gonna give you my honest opinion.
We have actually had a little chat about that as well, Barbara. So maybe there is. We've got so many things in the works at the minute, and Margaret. We talk about so many different things and everything, and like we've just got so many ideas. But yeah, we thought we'd test the UK and then see how that goes. But yeah, you never know. In the future, yeah, we could be coming to America. That would be so cool.
Yeah. That'd be really cool. I know a lot of couches that I can sleep on in the United States.
Yeah, who's going to put us up?
Yeah, we can be couch surfing for months, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, and Canada.
We're going to do a world tour. Yes.
Yeah, Margaret and Toni on tour.
Yeah. The Holt sisters.
We're coming to a town near you.
Well, I have a spare room in Canada, I do know a lot of people in Canada.
You're all amazing.
Michelle, actually, from the Junk Journal Studio, lives in Canada. I am sure I can crash on her couch any day. Yes. And Oklahoma.
Oh, you are all so amazing.
Yeah, you guys have been fantastic, especially the last couple of weeks with the hashtag ABC. We didn't know. My bestie told me when I told her what I was going to do, she was like, "This is going to explode," and I'm like, more like, "You think so? I don't know, maybe." And she's like, "Believe me, it's going to explode." Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't expect it. It was amazing. It really was amazing. And it's all down to you. It's all down to all of you. So thank you, every single one of you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, a retreat in the Netherlands. I don't know, guys. I've seen a lot of Dutchies here. Would you be interested? Because we can do this for sure. I could even ask a good friend of mine from the UK to come over. I know people.
Would that be me?
That would be you. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a coming.
Here's the problem. With us Dutchies, yes? This is the Netherlands, this big of a country, yeah? If you live here and you need to go in the middle, you're like, oh no, that's too far. And then this is America. And it's like when you drive to work, it's like the whole of the Netherlands. We do not like to drive for more than 45 minutes to get somewhere. We're like, all the way, 45 minutes? No. So I need to find a spot in the Netherlands that everyone can reach. So in the center, I don't know if Barbara's still here. Barbara, we're going to do it at your house because she lives in the center of the Netherlands. A tour in the Netherlands. Well, I'm just going to do probably a one. Yes, we do know Louise Heinzel and Barbara 49 Dragonflies. Everybody does. Come to the UK. I will. Yes. If y'all come to the Netherlands, I will organize Thrift with Me tours. You're gonna love it. I can fill a bus and then we go to my favorite thrift shops. You'll be amazed.
Yeah.
Look, we do online classes every day.
Yeah, that's our YouTube.
We do. How long have we been on? Like an hour.
Yeah, about an hour. Has anybody got any questions they want to ask us?
Do you want to have questions or what do you want to talk about? It's just overwhelmed with hashtags. Well, sure. I don't think Tim Holtz knows who I am. Honestly, he doesn't. No. What's your next collab? I don't know. I honestly don't. We don't have any plans for any collaborations at the moment. Do you, Tom?
Oh, steampunk. I'll have to have a look into steampunk. I do like the gears. A glue book. A glue book is just like an old catalogue or an old magazine or something that when you're using your glue stick, so you don't get it on your mat, you just put your piece of paper or whatever you're gluing on the old book or magazine, whatever, and then you can just turn the pages and it doesn't matter. You're not getting your mat all mucky.
Someone just said she heard Tim Holtz mention me. I don't think so, love. This is the first time I heard of it. Where did you get your inspiration from? Another Dutchie says, well, from YouTube, from Pinterest, from Instagram. I am not a person that goes outside, looks at like the beautiful flowers and like, oh, I'm so inspired. No, and what I also like is go to a thrift shop, pick up an item, and I'm like, I can do something with this. I do not know what yet, but I can make something out of it. I need to translate a word. If you go out fishing, yes, then you have a dobber. What's it called? The thing that floats in the water.
A float.
A float. A float. Apparently, it's called a float.
Oh, I'm sure it's called a float anyway.
Or bobber or lure. Yes, the
Yeah.
thing, it's like made out of cork. It's most likely red and white or green and white or something. I'm looking for it now. And my friend found me some because I want to make them into dangles for a fishing journal. So a bobber. I look at a bobber and I'm like, what can I do with this? Can make it into a dangle, and that's where everything starts. Mr. Holtz mentioned me in one of his product launches. It probably wasn't something nice. Did he not say something bad? Oh, he said something bad. A bobber. I like the name bobber. Bobber. We call it a dobber.
Bobber.
It's almost the same. Bobber or dobber.
Just had a question about the vintage tape. So unless, if you haven't got Margaret's Boo Boo Tape Digital, which is just amazing, and that can be printed out onto transparent vinyl sticker paper, and then you've got it. You could just keep printing out and using it. If you don't want to use that, do you remember the? It's like contact paper that you use for the silhouette and the cricket, or I call it sticky back plastic, because when I was younger, I used to cover my exercise books at school with music posters, and then I used to cover them with sticky back plastic so the posters didn't get ruined. That also makes really good vintage tape as well. But definitely 100% recommend Margaret's Digital for Boo Boo tape. It is amazing. I will never have to make it
messy.
again.
It's not messy.
No, I will never have to make it again.
Oh.
It's so cool.
Now for a new, I need to come up with a new idea. X-ray for Halloween, broken glass, grungy. I don't know, guys. I need to come up with something else amazing. Thank you, Sonia. Yeah, the boo boo tape is like, it is a whole thing now. It's hashtag boo boo tape.
It really is. It really is.
If I print it on transparent, it will not dry. What do I do wrong? You can do two things, because I did a little bit of research. Yes, you have to have a little bit of knowledge on how a printer works. If you print something out, you could do it normal sort of quality, or high quality, or draft, which means it uses less ink. Try this. Yes, because I tried it on vellum and it works. If you use it in the draft setting, I believe it's called draft, it will use less ink. Or you're just using the wrong transparent paper, loves. I honestly, I cannot tell from
If it's not the sticker vinyl, which obviously there's the glossy side and then there's the backing side. If you're using just transparency paper, then one trick to do, well, there's two tricks I've got for you. So one of them is to wet your finger and then put it on either side, and the side that sticks is the side you print on. If you don't want to do that, then hold it up and go on it, and the side that doesn't fog up, I believe, is the side you print on.
Yeah, and make sure the side you print on, it's upside down. Yes. So if you have a piece of paper, yes, and this is the side you want your print on, put it in your printer like so, because it will come up like so. So upside down. Yes. Also, there's a difference between inkjet printers and laser printers. I have no knowledge on laser printers at all. But they do work with heat, right? Because it's a laser. So if you put like normal acetate or sticker sheets in a laser printer, it will probably melt. I don't know.
I don't know what the difference is. I do know that I mean, it does normally say excuse me, it does normally say on the packaging whether it's for laser or inkjet. A majority of them now, they tend to be bringing out some that you can use on both. So yeah, read or go down into the description and have a read of the description and just check, because it will say in there that they can be used on that.
Yeah. Someone asked me what is my favorite journal. Definitely Gunter.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a playlist, loves. If you don't know Gunter, yeah. It's fantastic. I really, really love it. People keep asking me, can you make another Gunter? You cannot make another Gunter. You know, you have a lovely baby and you make another baby. You just have to find out if it's going to be an amazing baby. I don't know.
How to get out of it? Do you mean like when you're in a crafty slump? Do you know what I tend to do is I will come into my craft room and I will just do things like go through my old work, the stuff that I've already made. Sometimes that can spark some creativity. Or I do things like I'll get my label stamps out and I will just stamp a whole sheet of labels. I will put on a movie and I will cut them out And then creativity is just like, oh, do you know what I can do with that label? I can do that with that label. Do you know what I'm going to put on that label? And then before I know it, I'm creating ephemera and I'm on my way. It's come back. It's just amazing. So that's kind of what I do. I tend to just get my stamps out and just play without thinking, without having a project that you know you're gonna have to mentally kind of work out and stuff. Just do easy crafts, stamping, just make some ephemera, get some book pages. Like I collaged the other day.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do. So I literally got some map pages, some book pages, and where is it? I covered loads of sheets of paper with some collage medium and put them all anyway, upside down, sideways, diagonal, doesn't matter. And then I've just got loads of sheets. And as you can see, tab.
Tim. It's my own Tim Holtz. Yes. That's what I do. I make masterboards. I just take out my scraps because, you know, a piece of paper can totally inspire you. You're like, hey, I have this piece of paper. What
Yep.
can I make with it? So yeah, a masterboards. And also you can repurpose them. You can cut them up into pieces and their tags or cards or what have you. And also you can use up some of your scraps. Not that you will ever use up your scraps.
No.
There's, you know, there's no such thing. Use up your scraps or use up your stash.
Yep.
Who came up with that idea?
Yep.
There's no such thing.
You can't use
Yes,
it.
I'm sorry. That was my hobby, Tim. Yeah, he's like, are you doing all right? Have a drink? Yes, I'm gonna have a We're having the
yes, I
loveliest
will,
weather here in the
Stacey.
Netherlands. So he's now outside on the phone having his whiskey. He's like an old man. Do you wanna hear like a fun fact about me and Tim? He's 17 years younger than I. I have like a young god as a husband. Yes. So fun fact about me that most of you don't know. Yes, I've been married before, and my husband is 17 years younger than I am. So yeah, I did well. I did well in that department. He's just amazing. New journal with a G is probably going to be Guido or Giuseppe or something. I have him.
Or
Where's his
Gwendolyn.
photo?
Yes,
Do I have
I
his
love the
photo
idea
here?
of the
I
pharmacy
found
labels.
a photo of like an Italian mob boss. He's not in here. And he was like, I named him something with a G, like Guido or something. So yes, another one is coming for sure. I do not know when. What is coming up in May? Not a lot.
Nope. If you were setting up on your desk for the first time, what items would you put in your arm's reach? Definitely my VersaFine Claire.
Ruler knife, glue, scissors.
Yep, definitely. Yep. An acrylic block, a couple of stamp sets, frayed burlap and vintage photo and ground espresso.
Same, most likely. Ruler knife, glue, scissors. And my advice is if you have old stuff like beautiful vintage ephemera, use it. I'm just mainly talking to myself. You just use it because that's why we have it. So I'm now surrounded by beautiful ephemera, and I'm hoping to use it soon to find the courage to tear up a beautiful invoice from 18 something.
Oh,
Bone
thank
folder, a bone folder.
Yes! Oh, how can I forget my standing disc?
Standing disc.
That's just, I can't believe that. Yeah, absolutely, my sanding disc. I need that. Can't do a video without my
Hardware.
sanding.
Yeah. Well, I have quite a big desk, and I do have everything in reach except for my fabrics and my ribbons and such. They're all the way to the other side, but I do have everything in reach, and I have a rolling chair, so I can do this.
Yeah, don't roll too fast. I fell off mine the other day.
Yeah, but that's you. That's because you're you, love.
I know. It's not the first time I've done it either.
You can only get the new release from Toni through country something. She's gonna link it below.
Yeah, Country View Crafts.
Yeah, unfortunately, Duodin cannot sell it. It cannot be sold within the EU.
No.
I know, sad face, sad face.
I know. It is so annoying.
You two ladies should develop existing tools for ladies who suffer from arthritis. I think Mr. Holt got that covered, Sophie, with his scissors. Definitely. You're only seeing 2 likes. Oh my goodness. I'm also only seeing 2 likes. I'm gonna like your video right now, Toni. Like, thumbs up. Come on, everyone. Everyone can do it.
I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I won't fall off it again. It's because there's a big gap between the legs. And if I catch it on that big gap and I bend down to pick something up, I'm just like straight on the floor. Oh. I was going to leave it in the video as well because you can hear a big crash. And I was like, no, you better take that out. Blooper.
I don't know anything about arthritis, so I wouldn't know where to start with this. Honestly, I don't think I'm the right person for this. So I don't know. Is there a meaning behind your tattoo? I don't have any. So you're probably talking to Toni.
Mine? No, I've got quite a few. Yeah, I've got quite a few, and I've got up my arm and on my back and here, and other places. No, there's no meaning behind it, except for beautiful. I've got beautiful written there. That's for my sister. And I've got the lyrics on my chest that was at her funeral. So yeah, they're the only two really that I've got that's got meaning to them.
Well, welcome to our channel, Emily.
Yeah, thank you very much.
We'll do both when life is over. Yes, that sounds ominous. I will do both when life is over. Probably meant when the life is over. Life is over.
Done.
Speaking of
His new scissors
life,
are
Toni,
amazing.
are we gonna do a new one? Maybe
And
last Sunday of June or something like it?
I think so. Yeah. Does everybody want to see us back at the last Sunday of what is it? May? You're not doing May. We're doing June.
I don't know.
May's entirely up to you. Well, no, because at the end of May is June the 1st. Obviously, we know this.
Most likely.
Yeah, but that lands on a Sunday, so that's a winning.
June 1st. Oh, we could do June 1st.
Yeah, that lands June 1st, Sunday. Everybody coming back for a chin wag on the 1st of June.
Yes, and if you want us to do something or have something you want to talk about, because we're fine with just being on here and having a lovely chat, because we don't mind.
Having
we're just having fun.
Yep. Oh, it's 1st of June, your birthday. Woohoo!
Congrats! Congrats, Toni, for reaching 25K. Yes, there you go.
Have I? Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you all so much. Oh. Wow. You're all just amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Well deserved, love. Well deserved.
Thank you.
I just now noticed it. Indeed, yes. Oh, that's so cool.
Wow. That is. I'm so excited. And yes, I think Stacey asked, am I going to do a video on using my librarian stamp set? Yes. In May, I am going to do, you know what, when I showed you in the release video I showed the other day, all the projects that I showed in that video, I will be doing videos on in May. So stay tuned for that. because they were loads of fun. So I've definitely got to share them with you, because that little bit there makes amazing pockets.
I've seen it. You've already made some stuff with it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I don't
was
have them, right? So I cannot play with them.
I know. I need to get them over to you.
Yes, yes.
I'm going to jump on.
Come over to the Netherlands. Come over.
Yeah. Yeah, you're literally a 55-minute flight away.
Yeah. Did we have you heard of? Yes, we know. I know Carrie the Crafter. Something up with him, or? Did you find him to be the only one in the area to do mixed media? Most people don't understand what we do. Try to explain junk journaling to someone. Try it.
Yeah. Yeah. When I was buying that big book that I showed you with all the magazines in from the 1930s, I was talking to the man in the shop, and he was like, "Oh, are you a collector? You're going to be selling these like on eBay?" And I was like, "No, I make junk journals." And he went, "Huh?" I was like, "I'm a crafter." He was like, "Ah."
Donna, because I live in the EU and she cannot ship to the EU. It's forbidden. It's forbidden.
What question?
Yeah,
Ask me again.
Also, when you that's the thing that I come across most of the time when I buy an antique something, and then people are a little bit attached to the something, and they're like, "Yes, well, it's been in my cupboard for years now, and I decided to sell it." Do not ever tell them what you're gonna do with it. Don't tell them from, well, I'm gonna tear it up and make it into new books, because it happened to me. The person was like, "No, I'm not gonna sell it to you now." Tony's from the UK. Can you not tell?
Yes. Keep it. I do know that Susan will be uploading early of the week, so keep an eye on my community tab post on YouTube, and also on my stories on Instagram. I'll let you know as soon as they go up. Oh, thank you, Becky.
Reasoning behind no shipping, I cannot tell you. There are rules for shipping from the UK to the EU that are extensive, and Tony tried to explain to me a couple of times, and I'm still like, okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's not allowed. You need to have a broker.
A broker in Europe, and
money.
then safety labels, and then they get checked constantly. And it's just, it's just a lot of red tape, and very expensive.
Yeah. Yes,
Kathy, I'd love to, but unfortunately, if they haven't got the right labeling on them, I'd get fined.
Yeah, a big one.
I mean, I'd love to. Otherwise I would have come over and seen Marloes with a suitcase full of stamps for her.
Yeah.
But I would get into trouble.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, it was a sad day. But hopefully they'll revisit it and take the UK off, because I think it's got something to do with Temu and Wish and AliExpress and all those there. So, but I don't know how they're going to stop that. But it managed to hinder everybody, so, which is a shame. They do.
Yes, rules.
Yeah,
nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. But the country, I keep forgetting the name, I'm so sorry. Tony's going to link it below. You can order it there. It is shipping from the UK, but that's not as much as, say, from the US. So
yeah, Country View Crafts, I'll link it in the description box of the video.
I keep forgetting the name, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and like I said, keep an eye on my socials, because as soon as Susan puts them up, I'll put a post up on my stories as well. So Yeah, I think that's what it is, which is so annoying because it's thank you, Femke. It's really affected the little businesses and the the new startups and stuff like that. But hopefully they'll revisit it. You never know.
Hopefully we'll find a solution soon.
Yeah, we are looking. We talk about it regular as well, don't we? All the time about
Yes.
solutions and trying to find ways to get around it and stuff. So
If you're in the US, if the solution that we have come up with works, you're gonna be so happy. You're gonna be so happy. But we're still working on it.
yeah, we're still working on it, Connie, at the minute. But yeah, hopefully it will happen soon.
I don't think Amazon is an option, right, Tone?
I'm not sure. I need to do a bit more research on Amazon. I do need to do a bit of research on Amazon. I have looked into it a little bit, but yeah, I need to do a bit more on that. So I'm
Hi,
still a bit
Ingrid.
unsure. Hi, Ingrid.
Yes, so many craft shops and companies closed. Why, I agree. We had to say goodbye to many of them. Fortunately, I don't live in the US. Well, that's not fortunately. I would have loved to live in the US. But Joann's, there's no more Joann's. And now
No.
there's no more Creative Expressions. And what else did we lose? Well, Mr. Holtz is, I don't know about Mr. Holtz. Who really knows what he's doing? Yeah. So Meremy sells her books via Amazon, and it's a print on demand, which means she doesn't have any stock. If you order a book on Amazon, Amazon will print. It's also the print. Amazon is also the printer. So
yeah, so it whereas mine's like a physical item, so
yeah,
I'd have to send to them, and then I think they send out. But there's things I need to look into first. So
yeah.
but yeah, it's an option. It's definitely one of the options. So
Would love to see paper packs and a family. Me too. I would love to. I'm looking into it, lovelies. The problem is I have a couple of problems. I'd love to do what Mary Small Arts does, but I have two problems. First off, the paper weight. It's 90 grams. It's very thin paper, and also the quality of the paper. If it was like a little bit heavier and matte, I'd be all over it. I'd be having books out every month for sure. But as of now, I don't really know about the paper. I asked earlier in the chat what your guys' opinion was of the books. Some of you really like Mary Small Art books. I did feel them, and I think the quality of the paper is I don't know. And then I tried looking into making scrapbook paper like Mr. Tim Holtz. Yes. And in order for me to produce them and sell them and make a little bit of profit, they will be about $80-$90 for a sale. So no. No. Paper is problematic.
oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
Someone asked if they think the crafting is because of
The digitals is
the
caused
digital
the
designers. Why? We don't
no,
make
because I
inks,
think
we don't make scissors,
yeah,
we
stamps or no, and I do think that because the crafting community is so like the scope is so wide. There's junk journaling, there's memory planning, there's art journaling, there's so many different that I think all come under the same umbrella. That there's room for everybody.
yeah.
And because everybody's different as well, like there's different designs and different genres, and yeah, I think there's room for everybody. But digitals is definitely a lot more popular than what it was, I think, this time last year.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
And to be honest, at the moment nobody is designing the papers that I want to use. Yeah, well, the default release from Mr. Holtz. that I'd like to use. But other than that, to be honest, it's all happy flowers, bears, big-eyed, cartoonish, whatever papers. Nobody's doing the vintagey, grungy, Tim Holtzy type of stuff. So we have to make some ourselves.
Yeah.
And it's way cheaper. Way cheaper.
Yeah, I definitely, I got obsessed with digitals around the middle of last year, but then towards the end of last year and this year, yeah, I love digitals. I love digitals.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep doing them for sure. Just
Yeah.
every month a big kit. I owe you a freebie, loves. I did not. I released a vintage photo, of course. What was it? A couple of days ago. Oh my gosh, just a couple of days ago. It's done so well. I really thank you guys for this. It's amazing. I agree with you. It is amazing. But I normally bring out a freebie with every digital kit. There's no freebie with this kit, but I will release a freebie. Most likely not this week, but the week after. The kit can be found on my Ko-fi, love. It is linked as actually linked below in the description box. Toni has my link to my Ko-fi.
Yeah, it'll be on every video. It doesn't come out of my description box.
Yeah.
So yeah, if there's a digital company or designer that I use all the time, then their link will always be in my description. Margaret's in it, Art House Whimsy, and then there's Junk Journal Studio as well.
Shannon, if you accidentally bought the A4, it will print. The only thing that you cannot do is print borderless. It's more problematic if you print on A4 and you buy US letter size, because your whole image will be smaller. Yeah. So from now on, I'm just making A4 because that's what I work with, and they work just fine on US letter size. The only thing that you cannot do is print borderless, but it will be fine. And there was an announcement for the live.
Yep.
Yeah.
You did one in your video, didn't you? I did one in my video. Yeah.
And the last live, we also told we're going to be live today.
Yeah. We did do a little impromptu one where you caught us in our PJs.
Yes.
That was a fun one. Yeah, that was a tester. We was testing that we could go live.
Testing you.
Yeah, we just
Stacey says, I wish I understood the printing more. I get a lot of those questions. Now, I am not an IT nerd because I have one of my own. So I don't know everything about printing. But I guess I'm thinking about doing a video on how to, for example, print 2-2 page. That's a question I get all the time. How do you print 2-2 page and such? Now, here's the problem. I have a Windows computer. I print from my Windows. If you have a Mac computer, I have no clue. If you print from your phone, I got a question yesterday. How do I print from my phone? I don't know. I don't print from my phone or from a tablet or what have you. But I'm thinking about doing a small tutorial on how to print a 2-2 page or fit to page or even 4-2 page or 9-2 page or whatever. So if you're up for this, let me know. I'm sorry, Marlene, that's the only for the not being able to pay with Ideal. Some people can pay with Ideal. I have no clue why this is, that some people it will work and others don't. I don't know, because some people do pay with Ideal. But I cannot change this, unfortunately. No, so Ideal it is. For now. Also no credit cards or what have you. PayPal. It's just PayPal. Also, I think PayPal is pretty much the way to pay for anything on the internet, not
Yeah.
only here but on Amazon and you know.
Yes, Doreen. Yeah, I did. I answered it earlier. You might have missed it. Yeah, I am looking into selling in other countries, Canada, US. So yeah.
I see people have a way around the PayPal issue. Femke pays with Ideal, but only if she buys as a guest. It could be a thing. I don't know, guys. But if you have paid with Ideal, yes, and you do not get the link for the download, don't worry. Your bank is going to refund you the money within 24 hours, and that always works. Is it okay to post? Yes, post them.
Yeah, post
you can
away.
post
Yeah.
them in September if you want to. Fantastic.
A3, no, I didn't. But thank you. Because guess what I'm getting? Oh, imagine all the labels I could get on a sheet of A3.
I have an A3 printer. I never use it.
I've got an A3 printer and I don't think I've ever printed in A3. My mum did ask me for a picture of me, Andrew and the kids on A3, but I'm yet to print it.
Donna asks, she has a crocodile, what eyelets to buy. There's for me, there's a big problem with eyelets because I can only buy either we are memory keepers that are very expensive, or rubbish stuff. Go on Amazon. Go on Amazon and find some. Just look for eyelets or grommets. Is it grommets? Is that the other word?
Sometimes they're grommets, yeah.
Grommets.
Yeah, sometimes they're grommets, yeah.
Yes. And they will work with nearly any eyelets that you can find.
Oh, thank you. The wax papers, they were awesome. They were awesome. I've got my candles. They're just over here. So, but yeah. Yeah, and when you crumple them up, oh, it's just amazing. They're just amazing. I do have some craft room tours on my channel. They're called tour guides.
They're fantastic.
Were they? What did I call them? Craft room tour.
Well,
Studio tour.
You need to watch the whole series on how the craft room, your own shed, has been built.
Yeah,
that's
how it got built.
Amazing.
Yeah. Oh, that was so cool to watch as well. Like actually physically watch it being built and everything.
Yeah.
So they laid the foundations, right? This is so me. They laid the foundations, and then I think we had a bit of bad weather, so it just stayed as foundations for quite a while. And then they put just like, I hate this word, but the carcass up. There was no windows, no doors. It was just like the building. So I brought in my deck chair. I just sat in. I was like, and I was sitting, I was like, yeah, I'm going to have my desk over there and I'm going to put that there. Oh, it was so exciting. And then my other half come in, he goes, what are you doing? There's nothing in here. And I was like, I'm pretending.
Pretending. Someone asked about the millimeters for the eyelets. I don't really know about them, but I have tried every size of eyelet with my crocodile, and it works every time. You have two settings. You have a small one and a bigger one. I don't know. Small one is for 3 millimeters, probably, or something. Tone, help me out here.
I haven't got a clue.
I haven't got a clue. I have very small ones. They fit on the small, and I have very big ones, and they fit on the big, and everything in between. I have not come across an eyelet that doesn't fit on my crocodile. So basically, do whatever. I even have like huge ones that are amazing. If I can ever get them out of here. Huge. Big old green one. Now these are probably for something industrial, so it will take if you have arthritis, good luck with that. But I use all of them, every size.
Yeah, it doesn't take that long. I think it all depends really. I have got some of them already packed. They will be out. I know that my shipping, it does say like within 3 to 5 days, but trust me, everybody, I will have your stamps out this week. They will be coming on their way to you. You'll get a notification through Etsy this week. I've already got some packed, so some will be going out tomorrow morning. Then some will be going out Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, and I want them all out of here by Thursday. So don't ignore the date that it says on there, because I'm going to make sure they're all out by Thursday. So if you're in the US, sometimes it takes a week, sometimes it takes 2 weeks. It all depends on who is on that customs desk that day, I think. And if they decide just to, like, you know, we'll sit that there for a couple of days, or but yeah, they will all be out this week. So hopefully they won't be that long.
I'm jealous. You're all gonna get the stamps.
I could jump on a plane 55 minutes and then I'd be with you, and then I could just jump on another plane home.
You could.
The same day. Jump on a
can.
plane, give you the stamps, go for sushi, and then go home.
Oh, thrifting.
And thrift, yeah. It would be like just like getting in the car and going to London.
Basically, yeah. Because there's an hour difference. If I come to you, if I leave at 10 in the morning, I will arrive at 10:05 in the UK.
I know, it's like you're a time traveller.
Yeah, I am. Speaking of time traveling, love, I think we've been on here for quite some time.
Yeah.
For quite some time.
Yeah.
I'll be on tomorrow on my channel. Not this one, this Toni's channel, love. On my channel. In case you don't know who I am Sevenplaza.
Yes, Stacey,
so
I am.
go watch my channel tomorrow. And then Toni is going to be on with the letter Y. Still don't know what she's doing, but
yeah, I still don't know why.
And then Wednesday I'm going to do Z to close up ABC April 2025. It's been amazing, loves. It's been amazing.
Thank you all so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't forget to set your calendars for the 1st of June, because we're going live again.
1st of June. For June 1st. So I don't make a video for the 1st of June. Are we going to do my channel then again?
Yep, your channel 1st of June.
We're going to rotate. So
yeah,
1st of June. There you go.
Yeah. So thank you everybody for being here. You've been amazing as usual. We've had so much fun. April was amazing because of every single one of you. And even though April's over, if you've still got projects, post them.
Yes, just, you know.
Yeah. Keep the bubble going. Keep the community bubble going.
I would. It doesn't stop here. It's not like, okay, we've done some crafting. What are we going to do now? I don't know, play chess, whatever. Keep it going. Just, you know, if there's something that you made inspired by us or whatever, just, you know, tag us in something and we'll have a look.
Yeah.
Right?
And remember, the prompt list isn't just for April. So if you got a bit of a block going on and you're like, get your prompt list out. See if there's something on there that tickles your fancy.
Yeah.
And yeah, keep it all. Keep it going. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. Fantastic. I will be on in May, loves, but not for 4 videos or 3 videos a week. I have no clue which days I'll be filming, but I'm gonna film when I feel like it.
Yeah. So turn your bell on. Turn your bell on Margaret's channel so you get notified.
Yeah. Fantastic.
So you get notified every time she uploads a video, and then you're not going to miss it.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. See you next time.
We'll see you next time. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.